Doorbell cameras are a great way to add an extra layer of security to your front door, but sometimes these cameras catch something totally unexpected. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at 35 of the craziest and funniest camera clips ever recorded. When this lady ordered her DoorDash, she was not expecting the cops to show up, but that's exactly what happened. But it wasn't because her order was illegal, it was because her delivery person got arrested on the way. The officer realized that the order would still need to be delivered, so he just hand-delivered it himself. Bears are nature's big bad, but even the biggest and the baddest aren't a threat for man's best friend. This dog noticed two bears trying to break into his home. Even though it was just a fraction of their size, it unleashed all of its fury and ran the bears out of the house. Ever taken a casserole to someone's house and wished you could have your dish back? Most of us would just hope and pray that they'd return it. But not this lady. She literally went over to their house, banged on their door, and demanded her dishes back.
Give me my dishes. You must be looking at your mouth.
Dogs usually understand what we're saying to them, but it's shocking when they pick up on our behaviors and start to understand the way the world works too. This dog saw its owner talk to the Ring doorbell so many times that it trained itself to ring it and talk into the mic. Now, every time it wants to be let in, it just rings the bell and asks. Imagine being away from home and 3 cops ring your doorbell. These cops rang the doorbell to let the owner know that their brother, who was trying to get into their home to water the plants, hopped the neighbor's fence by accident and almost got arrested. After the cops left, the brother's reaction to the whole thing was priceless. Have you ever opened the door and found yourself stuck talking to preachers that just won't go away? This homeowner went through this so many times that he figured out the perfect solution. Scare them away with an ingenious tactic.
Hey Frank, can you put more gasoline in that chainsaw?
You talking to somebody?
Well, I don't care. Put a towel in its mouth and let's get this stuff done.
We think only humans are competitive, but turns out animals are too. These owls first competed over the same bug, then had a whole staring contest with the doorbell camera. Bears used to be known as these mindless creatures that just cared about finding easy food. Today, they're tactical geniuses. This bear knew it could find a car snack, so it peeked inside and then tried to open one of the car doors. When that didn't work, it moved back to the back door, and when that didn't work, moved over to the truck parked next to it. It kept trying until it was finally successful in securing the snack. There are lots of people that just steal mail for a living, but have you ever seen ants do it? Well, now you have. Farts have a mind of their own. They'll either be silent but deadly or loud and mighty. This dad decided to take his chances by letting it rip before he entered the door, but little did he know his kids were watching, waiting to catch him in the act. This man wasn't a fan of the doorbell camera on his neighbor's door, so he tried to destroy it with a screwdriver. Moments later, he learns the hard way that what goes around comes around and smacks you in the back. Delivering parcels all day is a strenuous job, but sometimes you've got to catch a break. This UPS driver caught his break by shooting some hoops with a kid on his route. Little dogs are one of the most deceiving creatures on earth. They look cute and tiny and are super mischievous. This dog dad was trying to figure out how all of his dogs would escape the house every day. One look at the doorbell camera showed him that the real culprit was his tiny dog opening the door for the others, letting them through the door every single day. Watching the snowfall is magical, not just for humans, but also for animals. This baby bear saw his first snowfall and was so stunned that he had to stop and catch some snowflakes. Before moving on with his mom, this might just be the purest video on the internet. These guys were having a hard time adjusting to the fact that their drinking bro was now married and didn't want to go drinking. So they showed up at his house and made a strong case with the doorbell.
This is bullshit. You're coming out with us tonight. Every Tuesday with us. It's $2 Tuesday. Come on.
Gathering charity isn't easy. You run into a bunch of weird people. That's exactly what happened with these guys when they ran into a woman that they almost had to help go to the toilet.
We're a charity. I was just wondering if you had 30 seconds for a slight bit of information. I'm dying at the moment.
Pardon?
I'm dying.
Do you need me to call an ambulance?
No, I'm having a poo. I've got constipation.
You're dying of constipation.
Yeah, I can't come to the door. I'm really pushing out. It's hurting.
They say that a bird pooping on your head is good luck, but this bird just went ham on this guy. That's enough good luck to last years. Halloween candy is prime real estate, but everyone's supposed to take one. These kids thought they were being slick when they decided to steal the whole bag. Little did they know they were being watched the whole time. Some doorbells can be customized just so whoever rings it gets a kick out of it. This doorbell was programmed to be a fart, and this FedEx delivery man had the funniest reaction to it. Petty thieves usually don't think too far ahead. At least these two didn't when they stole a wireless doorbell camera, not realizing that it was still recording as they made a break for it. Roaches are somehow scary enough to scare the bravest of men. This man was looking forward to bringing his package in when he realized that a roach landed on his thigh. And, well, his reaction to it was hilarious. We don't like to think that we have better hand-eye coordination than we actually do. That's what this man thought too when he tried to kick a ball back, only to have it hit him in the head. If dogs find something to chase, they'll just keep at it, like their lives depend on it. That's what this dog did when it found a kid that just looked too chaseable to pass up, and while the kid was able to escape, the whole ordeal was hilarious. Mice have a tendency of causing widespread panic wherever they go. When this man walked up to his door, he was not expecting a mouse to answer it, and, well, he reacted accordingly. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, as this delivery man will tell you, it's a dog. Our inner child never really grows up, no matter how tough things get. This Amazon delivery man is the perfect example of that. Remember when we used to ring the doorbell and run? Well, with doorbell cameras, that becomes a lot more complicated, and this kid found out the hard way. Ever wondered why some of your packages come super banged up? Well, this delivery man might be the culprit. Bears are evolving, and this one has evolved enough to want to take a ride in this homeowner's new car, and he's polite enough to not call shotgun. You know the panic when you get caught doing something you're not supposed to be doing, and then you have to think of something to do within seconds? This kid might just be the perfect example of that entire scenario. Have the neighbor's annoying kids ever broken your outdoor decorations? Well, it might not be the children doing it. Porch pirates really think they're slick. At least this one did when he was caught by the neighbor right around the corner and was pulled by his ear to come put it back where he found it. There's nothing like fresh fruits and veggies. Well, maybe the fruits and veggies that you didn't even grow. This old lady thought she had ninja moves, but she wasn't fast enough and got caught red chili handed. Karma is always at play. This porch pirate tried to run away with several packages, but ended up rolling her ankle and breaking her leg. Let's just say she got way more than she was expecting to get. I have even crazier moments to show you. Click the video on screen to watch.